Hi all, and welcome back to YashaHime. So, real quick before we get into this, I apologize this episode is late. This is the episode that came out last weekend. I was just really busy with work and life and couldn't really record. Team. So also I am wearing glasses, which technically is a finally. First time for you guys, but this is a finally for me because I am nearsighted and I need glasses to see. So I don't know if there's been times you notice that I squint a lot at the screen. It's because sometimes it's hard for me to see. Like my screen, this one is kind of slanted away, so like things on the right side sometimes are hard to see, like little text and stuff. So it should be better now. And in addition, these are also blue light glasses, so kind of need that, especially when I'm filming in the dark like this. Anyway. So yeah, I do apologize though. I mean, I've just been really busy, and then when I wasn't, I was just too tired to sit down and record anything. So even my gaming has been sorely affected by this. I have not really posted any videos. Like I think the last thing I posted was the last episode of YashaHime, the one that came out 2 weeks ago, episode 16. So yeah, really behind on my upload schedule here. So not gonna commit to one yet, or back to my original one. I will not commit yet, but yes, I will be trying to post as much as often as because starting now in the coming weeks, I should not be as busy as I was the last couple weeks. I mean, it was just like extreme busyness, whatever. So bit crazy, but yeah. Anyway, this is episode 17 of season 2, Akuru's Pinwheel. So in the last previous episode, um, uh, Towa, Setsuna, and Moroha were originally trapped in the Black Pearl with InuYasha and Kagome. Moroha had a really nice reunion with them, and basically they were thinking about a way to escape. So InuYasha and Kagome learned that Setsuna had died and was revived by a broken Tenseiga wielded by Tenseiga, wielded by Towa. So InuYasha thinks that because not only Sesshomaru, but the Tenseiga itself responded to Towa, that maybe Towa can call it to them. And if the Tenseiga can come to them in the Black Pearl, then that'll be their ticket out of there. So Towa was able to successfully call it back. Setsuna and Moroha were able to help, and in a way, Towa's parents helped as well. So they were able to get the Tenseiga. They were able to escape, reunited with Shippo and Takachiyo, who brought them back um, to the Black Pearl, to the Bone Eater's Well. After Towa, after they had first escaped the other world, the Tenseiga was trying to lead Towa back to Sesshomaru because Sesshomaru's life was in danger. So they were able to go. Towa and Setsuna went back to the Tree of Ages, came across their parents for the first time being face to face with their mom. And their mom was assuring them that she was alright, but now Jokin telling them that Sesshomaru is the one in danger, that Towa needs to absorb the demon energy on him, or if not, it will kill him. So she did she did basically required the Kyokon root. So she was able to use the Sanzeken. Sanzeken. I'm terrible with pronunciations. She was able to use it to absorb the energy. Supposedly, the demon energy has been absorbed, and Sesshomaru is safe, although he still has the black around his eyes, which I guess would indicate maybe that he's just really weakened. But now it seems that Towa has died or something. Like, like she fell and she was unresponsive with her eyes open, like they were lifeless. So we're gonna find out what's going on there. Also, there will be some extra appearances in this episode. Some original characters from the original series coming back, hopefully coming back. Um, I'm hoping like old crew will be together at some point really soon. Hopefully, really soon, really soon. It seems like it's leading toward this. One of my least favorite characters, Princess Aya, is also going to be making an appearance here. Um, Also, Akuru is making an appearance, which makes me think that this is not a filler episode, just based on what's going on. Um, so I don't know why Princess Aya is there. Honestly, seriously, she's like my least favorite character out of the entire series. She's the least favorite character. Seriously. Anyway, um, also, Rion and Riku are making appearances, and it looks like something's wrong with Rion. And it looks like Kirinmaru is going to be in a battle. I don't know who he's fighting against. I don't know if it's Riku or Rion, because I mean, I'm wondering if that's the reason why Ryo's on the ground. But as far as I know, Kirinmaru would never hurt his daughter. So, you know, wondering that. So, we'll see. And I'm hoping to see more InuYasha, Kagome, and Moroha in this episode. Because after they all got back to the Boni as well, Setsuna and Towa left to go to the Tree of Ages. Moroha stayed behind with her parents. So, because she felt, according to InuYasha, she felt that, you know, they needed to have some family alone time, and Moroha would have, like, felt left out, or, you know, like, felt like she was intruding, so she didn't go. But now that leaves her with her parents, alone with her parents, for the first time, basically. So, you know, let's see how their interactions are gonna go, and hopefully they will show that in this episode. Alright, but anyway, that's my recap. Alright, let's get into this now. Oh, modern error.
メイ、おかえり。
戻りました。あら、また何かあったのかしら。
最近多いよね。おじいちゃん？
どうしたんですか？あら、また。
あ、大ママ、いつみちゃんと約束の時間だから、私行くね。
なんか世の中騒がしいから気をつけるのよ。
わかってます。
ご神木の幹に不穏な陰りがある。これは不吉の兆しじゃ。
かごめか、とわたちに何かあったりしませんよね。
わからぬ。わからぬが、もっと何かよからぬことが迫っているやもしれぬ。
I wonder, could he see it?
こんなにはっきりと妖霊星が確認できるのに、この世の異物である私以外はあれが見えていない。
こんにちは。
Oh, so no one can see it.
よっと。キリン先生、じゃあね。
ああ、はい。こんにちは。
バイ
バイ。あの子のように幼い命たちが妖霊星のせいで絶たれてしまうのは忍びない限りです。
So also I'm gonna be cutting the I'm gonna be cutting the opening and the ending starting with this video because I got a copyright claim in the last video. I literally just got it a few days ago. Okay, recap. Hope she's not actually dead.
どうしたと。
Poor Rin.
アクルの風車。
Akuru's Pinwheel.
どうしたとは。しっかりしろ。
何事じゃ一体。これは根が尽きておる。根とは心を動かす精神の力、つまり魂と呼ばれるものじゃ。
根がなくなるとどうなるんですか。
つまりそれは心が死んでしまったということじゃ。
嫌よ。こんなの嫌。お願い。目を覚まして。
Akuru.
お前は
この風車の音、アクルか。
アクル。
Also, Jockin can't see
犬の一
Akuru.
族だけが見ることのできる時の精霊じゃ。わしには風車の音しか聞こえん。
Ah. Oh. Akuru's helping Towa. And now he's moving her nose. That's so cute. Aww. Akuru's so cute. Aww.
大丈夫かとは。 大丈夫。
ヤシャ姫よ。
うん
どうやらアクルはお前たちのことを認めたようだな。
For Kikyo.
時代樹の精霊。
They look so cute and awkward.
殺生丸、大丈夫かな。
大丈夫だ。
どうしてわかるのよ。
Look at the way she's sitting.
血の匂いがしねえ。時代樹の中に隠れたんだろ。
モロハ知ってる？私、この井戸であっちの世界からやってきたのよ。そしてここは私と犬夜叉にとってとっても大事な場所。
久しぶりに吸う外の空気はうめえな。
What's going on here?
はい、これ。これは
Oh yeah, I forgot. She was holding
あなたのために作ったのよ。
two bows when they escaped.
この前あなたに会った時、犬夜叉と作ろうってなったの。
Aww.
この前？
お前ものすごい勢いで空飛んでっただろ。
俺、やっぱり幻じゃなかったんだ。材料は犬夜叉の髪の毛とあなたのおじいさんのお墓で集めたわ。
何しやがんだよカゴメ。今の弓じゃちっちゃいだろうしな。
Oh, she's so
きっとあ
cute.
なたのことを守ってくれるはずよ。
ありがとう。
Oh, that's sweet.
聞きを読んでいる通り、令和の時代に妖霊星が落ちようとしている。妖霊星を破壊し、異物を排除せよ。
異物？それってキリン先生のこと？
もう残された時間はない。急ぎ時の風車へ向かえ。
相変わらず上からの物言い気に食わぬ。
この世の命運はすべてヤシャ姫次第だ。任せたぞ。
とは刹那。よく今まで生き続けてくれました。そしてこれまで何も力になってあげられなくて本当にごめんなさい。
Aww.
母上、謝らないでください。今すぐあなたたちを抱きしめてあげたい。でも今はできません。二人を産んですぐ殺生丸様がなぜあなたたちを連れて行ってしまったのか、それが今わかりました。あなたたちは殺生丸様の娘です。あなたたちには今やらなければならないことがあります。分かっています。あっちの世界で妖霊星を破壊してきます。でもどうすれば時代を超えられるんだ。
時の風車はごぼう堂様の館の前じゃ。何か知っておられるやもしれぬ。
ごぼどって
殺生丸様の母君じゃ。場所
They're
は
gonna
わ
meet
し
the
が
grandma.
教える。
わかりました。それでは母上、行ってまいります。とは、はい。刹那、はい。必ず生きて帰ってきてください。はい。そして殺生丸様と共にあなたたちを力いっぱい抱きしめさせてください。わかりました。
こっちや。
それじゃあ入りてきます。
Aww. fine.
殺生丸様、これでいいんですよね。
Oh, he's smiling. Oh, poor Vin.
己殺生丸いつこぞ
He's still looking for Shomaru.
残念ながら俺が相手だ。おめえらは下がってろ。
私は大丈夫。モロハは隠れてなさい。
おふくろ、親父、私は今まで逃げずに生きてこられたんだ。私も戦うぜ。
上等だ。泣きっ面かいて逃げ出すん
They're
じゃ
gonna
ね
be
え
a
ぞ。
fight. Run away crying.
でも無理しちゃダメよ。
あ
They look like they're having fun.
貴様らと遊んでいる暇はないわ。
やかましい。風の傷。
わしの邪魔をするな。
けー、浜野よ。
混合ストー
つくづく大将めらの一族には腹が立つ。もはや女子供でも手加減はせぬ。貴様ら一族老頭、すべてを根絶やしにしてくれる。
He's using a new bow. I was about to say that. Like he didn't dodge Kagome's, but he dodged Moroha's. And he didn't even mean to. Wow. Oh, that's Saga, finally.
それはこっちのセリフだ。この陽気、大あつらえ向きだぜ。爆竜
イヌヤシャの爆竜派を打ち消したのか。キリン丸はめちゃくちゃ強いんだぞ。浜野よ。いけー。
風の傷。
これ以上の無礼は許さぬぞ。
助かったぜ。鉄裁がのさや。
間一髪だったんだぞ。恐ろしい。なんちゅう揚力じゃ。
モロハーとは刹那、私たちあっちの時代に行って妖霊星を破壊してくる。
なんだと。
ああ、わかった。お前確かアクルとか言ったな。なんなんだよ。
アクルはお前も行けって言ってるんだ。行ってこい。
Oh, because InuYasha could see it.
仲間なんだろ。
Akuru looks so cute.
行かせるか。
娘には指一本触れさせねえぞ。
That's the same thing Rin said to him.
俺が
That's
連れ
awesome.
てってやるんだぞ。
竹千代。
おりゃ、わしを置いていく気か。
Dan. Takanzoe is like clinging on because he's almost left behind. Oh,
トワ
Rion.
様たちはどうしているでしょうか。
And Miku.
そうですね。オイラがこうして生きているってことは、キリン丸様は倒されていないってことですからね。
そうですね。
お嬢様。
What happened?
リオンお嬢様。どうなさったんです。しっかりなさってください。
体が動かなくなってしまいました。
そんな。
What?
けよ。
よそ見してる暇なんかねえぜ。
もう貴様らと遊んでいる場合ではない。
当たって。外れた。
どこ行きやがった。
It looked like she hit him.
やはりキリン丸によって末法末世がもたらされるか。
Moroku.
キリンマルを倒すための千日行、あと少しだったのに。
いや、これから起こるであろう戦いこそ千日行の仕上げにふさわしい。
She's in her full gear.
行こう、星様。
参りましょう。ところで子供たちは元気にしていましたか？元気なようですね。
I saw his hand wandering. Oh, dear.
大事や。キリン丸という大妖怪が末法末世を招こうとしているという噂を耳にしたが、まことか？
我らの手に余る大物でございまして、どうか殿も姫様もお逃げくださいますようお願い申し上げます。
では、お主らでも退治できぬのか？
大丈夫じゃ。
ん？
退治屋には翡翠もおれば刹那もおるのじゃ。お主たちが力を合わせればきっとなんとかなる。そうじゃろ？そうであろう？そうに違いない。
姫様、ご冗談を。
ここに公方様より賜った悪霊払いの名と菊十文字がある。これをお主らに授けよう。見
The
事
real one.
キリン丸を打ち果たしてみせよ。
めっそうもない。我らにキリン丸はもらってください、お頭。あの刀、トワとは何やら因縁があると刹那から聞いております。キリン丸退治の役に立つのかもしれません。
そうなのか。いかがした退治や。
では、ありがたく拝領いたします。
うん、頼むぞ、退治や。
はは。リオンお嬢様、しっかりしてください。一体どうしちまったって言うんです、リオンお嬢様。
やはりな。作り物の体ではそろそろ限界を迎える頃だと思っていた。
キリン丸様。
リオン、お前のことを誰よりも大切に思っているのは父キリン丸だ。リオンの魂はこの骨と墓土の中に封じられているが、時間が経てばその器を動かす魄が足りなくなる。
礼など申しませんよ。
そんなものは期待しておらん。だが少し話をせぬか。
ご勘弁ください、キリン丸様。
Even as he vows.
ほどなくわしは時代の向こう側へ赴こうと考えておる。リオン、お前も一緒に来るのだ。
See, it's times like this that makes me think he's not evil.
今日はオラのことをこき使いすぎにゃ
Poor Kaede, man. Whenever they're involved.
ここに来るのも本当久しぶりね。
Did they not notice they knocked him down?
かごめ。それにInuYashaも。お前たち生きておったのか。
楓ばあちゃん。私帰ってきた。楓ばあちゃん、ごめんなさい。長い間ずっと留守しちゃって。
何気にすることはない。
それより楓ばあちゃん、急いで村の人たちを安全な場所に避難させた方がいいわ。
なんじゃ、また戦でも始まるのか。
うん。戦よりももっと悪いことが起こるかもしれない。
見えてきたぞ。あれがご母堂様の館じゃ。
Look at Akuru.
あれが時の風車。
Oh, they're gonna meet her. Makes me wonder what she's gonna think of her granddaughters.
なんか変な声のカラスだね。ほんと。あれ何？カラス？カラスかな。
Those are demon crows.
カラスいなくなっちゃった。あ、ほんとだ。変だね。
シブガラ
He
ス。
protected them.
もう500年前に死滅したはずなんですがね。令和の世界にはいなかったはずの妖怪が現れてしまいました。きっと妖霊星からこぼれ落ちてきているのでしょう。今の私に一体何ができるのでしょうか。
時の風車に行けば時空の扉は開くだろう。
なんて言ってるけど全然簡単じゃないんだぞ。
あれは明道丸じゃ。あの者がいては時の風車が回ることはかなわんぞ。ひょー、冥界へようこそ。
次回汎用の夜叉姫崩壊する時の風車。
Collapse of the Windmill of Time.
風車が燃える。
What? Aw. Look at his hand wander. That's why he got slapped. Alright. So. Few things. One, apparently, unlike Kikyo's previous body, which, no, actually think about it. Well, Kikyo had the soul searchers in order to keep her original body intact. But apparently, since Rion doesn't have that, it's Kirinmaru who constantly has to give her Haku, apparently, in order to remain active. Now, maybe that's why she was constantly sleeping on Mount Masubi, and it was probably the easiest for him to get to her when it was needed, whenever she needed extra Haku, or, you know, to replenish her supply of Haku. Then, you know, it was just easy for him to get to Mount Masubi. So that's probably why she's been there the entire time that she was, ever since she was reanimated. And as we learned already, she is not happy with her situation. So she's not happy with the way that she is now, and you know, and basically despises her father for refusing to just let her rest in peace. Also because, you know, he wants to apparently destroy the world. Now, real quick though, Mr. Kirin, the teacher, apparently he doesn't want the Grim Comet to fall because he wants to protect the humans. Like, he wants to protect at least the young humans, like the children. He actually wants to protect them. And he's worried that in his current condition, or in his current state, he cannot. And he literally just protected May and two other girls when demon crows had shown up and were literally about to attack them. So, like, it seems like, at least through him, that Kirinmaru is not bad and generally wants to help the humans. Like, Mr. Kirin seems like he generally wants to protect the humans. Whereas Kirinmaru said his reason for wanting to protect the humans is because he wants them to worship him. Because destroying the Grim Comet would make him the undisputed, basically, per se, king of the world. Like, he would be totally undefeated, strongest person there. He would be claimed the strongest, the most powerful being on the planet. So, apparently, despite the fact Mr. Kirin is separate from him, he has his own personality and apparently his own reasons for wanting to stop the Grim Comet, or wanting to get Kirinmaru to come to the present time to destroy the Grim Comet. Because he knows he can't do it himself. So, it's kind of like in, you know, in that case, that despite their different parts, like Naruto with Kana and Kagura and all the other parts, they all have their own separate personalities. And Riku, you know, like, Riku is totally in love with Towa, and is willing to defy Kirinmaru to protect her, and would basically, or, you know, to aid her. So, and, you know, he's willing to accept that that Kirinmaru has to die, and that in him dying means Riku himself would die, and Riku is okay with that as long as that means that Towa will be okay. So, I mean, we need more Riku and Towa moments, seriously. Okay, so, recapping, well, we're still technically recap, but anyway. Alright, so, Rin. My goodness, Rin, who's only ever wanted to just hug her children, to hold her children in her arms for once, because she's never done it before, has literally denied herself doing it this time. She finally had her daughters both in front of her. Her daughters were okay. Thanks to Akuru, he saved Towa by restoring her Kan, which is basically her soul. So Haiku is like life force, which is what makes the body, move. But the Kan is basically what animates the heart and the mind, which is basically the soul. So, you can't have one or the other. You must have both. And while Towa's Haku was not effective, her Kan was gone, and thus basically she was brain dead. Basically dead. So, and Sesshomaru, while his Kan was still intact, his Haku was running out. So basically, if his Haku left him completely, his body would basically shut down, and like lungs, everything else would shut down, and in turn would shut down the brain and the heart. At least that's my interpretation of it. If I'm wrong, please let me know. So, Towa basically was able to save her father, and Akuro was basically able to save Towa. So Rin literally had her family safe, and had the chance to hug her daughters, but apparently she wants to be able to do it when everyone is okay, when everything is okay. Like, when they don't have anything to do. But apparently Trikikyo appeared and told them, the girls, that they have to go to the present time to destroy the Grim Comet, and that if not, then it would destroy the present time, or Kirinmaru would go and destroy it, and then thus bring the degenerate age. Because if the comet literally just falls on the present time and destroys the world, I don't think that would affect anything in the feudal era, but it's basically something that would happen in the present time, or 500 years in the future. But I think Kirinmaru destroying it is what will cause the degenerate age, because, like I said, I mean, I don't know if him going through the Windmill of Time and destroying the Grim Comet would mean that he would have access to the Windmill of Time, or he would try to use it again to go to other places in order to challenge other things and make sure he's the strongest. And that's what will cause the degenerate age. So I'm still kind of curious as to how it plays. But then again, the Grim Comet apparently is causing demons to appear. So, like, alright, we'll go into that in a second, but going back to Rin real quick. So, Rin basically just proved herself that she is the wife of a lord. Like, she literally acted like a nobleman's wife when she denied herself the chance to hug her daughters, said that as much as she would like to hug them, she can't, because there is work to be done first. They have a mission that they must complete first, and then once that is complete, then they can have their family time. So work first, family time later. So she told her daughters, that they are the daughters of Lord Sesshomaru, who, is the Lord of the Western Land, or at least used to be the Lord of the Western Land, and that they have to go. They must go. They were given a mission. She believes they can do it, that they can destroy the Grim Comet, and they have to go immediately. But she told them to please return alive, and upon the return, both her and Lord Sesshomaru are going to hug their daughters. And I am looking so forward to that. I would love to see, because I'm like, I'm waiting for Rin to hug her daughters. I am definitely waiting for that. To be honest, I was not expecting Sesshomaru to hug his daughters ever. If anything, I would say his daughters would basically just ambush him. Like, Towa is the type of character that she probably would definitely ambush him to get a hug. Doesn't mean he'll return it. He might maybe just put one arm up, but, and, depending on what Setsuna's personality is now that she has her memories back, Setsuna may join her, or Towa will force Setsuna to join them in that little hug. But that's what I'm saying. Like, that's as far as I'm thinking. So it's going to be extremely adorable if it is literally Rin and Sesshomaru who initiate the hugs. So that would be so cute. But I'm like, but you saw after the girls left, though, Rin was asking Sesshomaru, it was, to reassure herself that she made the right decision. And he had a small smile on his face, which meant he's still conscious, just weakened. So to indicate that, yes, she literally did. He's proud of her because she literally acted like a Nova's wife. She put aside her feelings to get her daughters to focus on the matter at hand. And I'm like, I just love Rin all the more for it. I mean, I feel so bad for her because for a moment, she got her daughters back. Her husband was in danger. Her husband was safe, but then her daughter was in danger. And now she got them all back for a moment, just a single moment. She got all of them back, had the chance to hold her daughters, and she refused it. She literally could have given them just a quick hug goodbye, and she refused it because she knows that it is not the right time. She does not want that to be the kind of time, because a hug goodbye could, to her perhaps it could mean like the last hug she'll ever get with them, and she doesn't want that feeling. She wants them to come back safe, alive, the world not in danger, and just have a nice moment to just relax and hold them close. So I look forward to that. Now, going back now to the Grim Comet. Alright, when the Great Dog Demon and Kirinmaru had destroyed the fragment 500 years before the timeline of 500 years before the timeline of the InuYasha series and YashaHime series, it was only a fragment. It was just a fragment. It was not the comet itself. It's just a fragment that broke off because the comet was just passing by. It was not actually coming to the planet. But the fragment was coming to the planet, and that's why they destroyed it. Now, Kirinmaru sliced the fragment in half. And then the Great Dog Demon used the Tenseiga to, with the Medo technique, to basically send the fragments to the underworld. When the fragment broke apart, there was like this demon type energy within it. Like there was it was like a smoky demon serpent per se, and it seemed like other like multiple in there, but they were all absorbed and sent to the underworld. Now, when Sesshomaru and InuYasha 500 years later from that, when they went to the Grim Comet as well, and another fragment broke off, the comet again, it was still just passing by, but the fragment was heading towards the planet. When they destroyed it, Sesshomaru had used Bakusaga to cut it in half, very similar to how Kirinmaru had done it. And then InuYasha, like his father, went and used the Medo technique to absorb it into the underworld. But the same scenario happened. It broke apart and there was like some kind of demon serpent or something within it. Or multiple. Right before it was absorbed. So it wasn't just the fragments, it was that. That's why they used that technique to absorb it, is because they would absorb the demons within. So apparently the Grim Comet is not just a comet. There are demons within it. Which makes me wonder, does that mean the demons are aliens? Curious about that. So apparently the full comet crashing on the planet, and I don't even know, like, it looks big. That looks like something that could be world ending just by the impact alone. But supposedly, according to Kirinmaru, that humans is not going to wipe out the humans. Humans are going to be demon fodder. That means they're going to be food for demons. So if the Grim Comet is bringing demons to the planet, then that means it's not going to destroy the planet itself. It's just going to unleash an army, or basically a comet-sized army of demons that the humans will have no protection over. And it'll just wind up killing them. So then humans will be wiped out and the planet will be run by demons. So Kirinmaru, who is a demon, you figured, that's something he would want. But if he destroys the Grim Comet with all those demons in it, then yes, he would be the strongest person on the planet. But now it makes me wonder, he's never destroyed those fragments. Like, he never destroyed the fragments of the Grim Comet. He just cut them, and then whoever he was with, which was the Great Dog Demon, would absorb them, the pieces, and send them to the underworld with the Tenseiga's Medo technique. So, what is Kirinmaru going to do in the current timeline? Because, I mean, yeah, he's 500 years stronger from the time that comet fell. But is he strong enough to literally destroy the comet without and destroy all the demons in one shot, or can he only break it apart and then in turn the demons will still escape? So I'm pretty curious about that. And then it's the same thing, like Towa, Setsuna, and Moroha, they're gonna go now to destroy the Grim Comet, but it's the same thing. Like, even if they destroyed it into pieces, like disintegrating it per se, will that get rid of all the demons within it? And do they even know that there are demons within the Grim Comet? So I'm wondering about that, and that's probably why there's demons suddenly appearing now in the modern era, is because of the energy of the Grim Comet. It's causing them. I don't know if it's like a mutation thing, or if they're just like alien demons in it. So I'm pretty curious about that. And I wonder if it has anything to do with why there were previously no demons in the present time. Because, like Mr. Kiryu had pointed out, those crows supposedly went extinct 500 years ago. What caused them to go extinct? Like he's talking about at the time where they would have been alive. I mean, unless InuYasha and his guy had really destroyed them all. What caused them to be extinct in the first place? So, and did other demons go extinct? Like, what happened to the dog demon clan? Are they extinct as well? Like, did they technically go extinct 500 years from the present time? And if so, what caused it? So, I'm, super curious. I mean, I mentioned that before, like, like, where are the demons in the present time? It makes no sense that they are not there. And even though supposedly they have lifespans that can live thousands of years, so where, or eternally, where are they then? 500 years should be nothing for them. So, now, Sango and Moroku. Sango went to go get Moroku. So Moroku was doing his training, and apparently it was like the reason for it, thousand day training, was because he was doing it with the intention of battling Kirinmaru. Like, apparently that was the end goal all along for his training. It wasn't just to advance to be a better monk. Because it's like, what's the point? It's like, what's the point of him doing that? And that's the reason. He literally was training to fight Kirinmaru and to get himself ready to fight, because he doesn't have a wind tunnel anymore. So he needed to advance his own powers, the powers he's had, that were not part of the wind tunnel. And apparently that's the reason Sango had her daughters help her to create the new Black Hirakuts. It's with the intention of fighting Kirinmaru. So literally, they've been preparing for years because they knew eventually they would fight Kirinmaru. And I mean, I'm guessing because they thought that Kirinmaru had killed, like, I don't know if it's because they know his plans for the degenerate age, or if it's because they thought that maybe he killed InuYasha and Kagome, since, they were missing. Like, Kaede thought that they were dead. So, like, maybe they thought that they were dead too, or just missing, and that was their intention. Their intention was to eventually fight Kirinmaru to get them back, or at least to find out what happened to them. But Moroku seems aware of the degenerate age, and that was Kirinmaru's goal, or that's what he's going to cause. I don't know if it's actually his goal, or if that's what he's just going to cause. But now all of a sudden everyone seems to know that. Like, even the Lord, Princess Aya's father, apparently is aware of that. Like, he's like, oh, that he heard that Kirinmaru is going to bring the degenerate age. And I'm like, Dad, like, what exactly is that everybody seems to know? So, I mean, it's basically the destruction of everything, but it's like, when was this ever mentioned previously? So, I don't know. And then, okay, I'm happy Princess Aya's appearance was very, very, very short-lived. But, interesting enough, the sword, I can't pronounce, I'm just gonna put the word up here somewhere. Yeah, alright, yeah, I'm not even gonna try. Anyway, so that particular sword. So, back in season 1, Towa has that sword, per se. She got it from her the present time. Supposedly it was on loan from the museum for her mom. And because supposedly it was a sword that could fight against demons, that's why Towa had taken it to the feudal era. But only to find out that it was actually a fake. What she had was a fake duplicate. And that a forgery. And that Riku actually had the real one, and he stole it from the Lord, who is Princess Aya's father. So he eventually got it back, and Towa was fine with using her fake one to create her energy blade. Um, until she got the Kyokon root, that is, because it turned out, that she needed that. So, by season 2, she got her new sword. But now it seems like it's weird that all of a sudden that sword is back. Like the real, and it's the real one this time. It's not the fake forgery one that Towa still carries. I'm wondering if she just carried out for sentimental reasons, even though she actually did use it recently. But I'm wondering if Towa is going to replace that the fake broken one now with the actual real one, because the Lord wanted to I just can't remember his name, so I keep calling him the Lord. Human Lord wanted to hire the demon slayers to fight against Kirinmaru, because they're demon slayers and he's a demon, so it's like, what would be the problem? But he doesn't understand that Kirinmaru is not just a demon, but a demon lord, and the demon slayers are nowhere near a match for him. So, like, Kohaku is saying that no, they can't do it, until he swears, like, Setsuna had told him that sword is important to Towa, like, that, Towa may need it, so, like chief, take the job, we need that sword, we might have to give it to Towa. So Kohaku now, his team has been hired to take on Kirinmaru, so that will be fun to see. But I mean, that's kind of interesting too, because then that means we're gonna get the demon slayers with Fango, Moroku, Shippo, InuYasha, and Kagome possibly fighting Kirinmaru in the feudal era, while Towa, Setsuna, and Moroha head to the present time. I don't know if Kirinmaru would be able to catch up, because as they revealed that it was their intention to head to the present time, he seemed, shocked and was going to go after them until InuYasha, stood in his way. And then afterwards, he realized that Rion needed him, so he went to her. But then he's told Rion that he was planning to go to the present time. So I don't know how would he go, because he can't see Akuru. He can only get the Pinwheel. He still hasn't gotten the Pinwheel or Akuru, and Akuru right now is on his way to the Windmill of Time with the 3 girls that he has chosen. So don't know how Kirinmaru is going to be able to get to the present time now if they get there before him. So, and I don't know how many times you can use the Pinwheel. Interesting. Also, real quick, InuYasha, Kagome, and Moroha versus Kirinmaru. It was short, but it was sweet. That was an awesome battle. And for some reason, I don't know if it's because of Moroha's new bow that she got from her parents, which her parents made for her, so that is awesome. And I would love to see if this provides her any special new abilities and stuff. But InuYasha shot at Kirinmaru with the Armament Barrage at the same time that Kagome shot her Sacred Arrow. Kirinmaru literally just used his sword and deflected them. Right afterwards, Moroha uses her Sacred Arrow with her new bow, and suddenly Kirinmaru's instincts go crazy. He actually looked panicked for a moment, and he dodged the attack. And then he wondered, why am I dodging? Why the hell would I dodge the attack? And apparently his instincts were telling him that attack was dangerous. Like, if you don't dodge that attack, you're in trouble. And he dodged. So apparently Moroha's spirit power must have gone up or something, because his instincts didn't warn him at all about Kagome's, but all of a sudden Moroha, he's worried now. So I'm wondering if her power went up because of the bow, and what else can happen. Because like I said, the battle wasn't long enough. It was just a quick little fight with them, and then once the 2 girls showed up, Moroha went with them. And then Kirinmaru left the battle to go to Rion. So, I mean, I wish we had more attacks, but seeing the Tetsaiga in battle finally, Armor Barrage, the Wind Scar, the Backlash Wave, I'm so happy. I mean, like I said, well, hopefully we'll see more of that. I would love to see more InuYasha and Kagome team ups, definitely. And I would love to see them team up with their daughter more. I'm like, I want to see wave combinations. I mean, not wave combinations. I want to see attack combinations, like particularly in InuYasha's backlash wave with Moroha's. Excuse me, with her backlash wave as well. I'm like, I would love to see both of them. I'm like, that would be so awesome. So, and I know at least one of my subscribers is definitely looking forward to that too. Girl, I did not forget. All right. Excuse me. Yeah, sorry, my throat's a little weird because I kind of messed up my voice in the previous game I had played. But yeah, so this episode was awesome. I love this episode. What I didn't like about it though, and I will say this, was the preview for this episode, not the preview we just saw, the last episode's preview for this episode had shown Sesshomaru's mom. So I figured she was going to make an appearance. Instead, at the end of this episode, that was the scene it showed, and it's basically just to indicate, you know, like she's awaiting their arrival. And then that's it. We didn't even get a dialogue from her. So I'm a little peeved about that. But I have an episode to watch very soon now with this, so now I get to see what's going on. But yeah, going out to the preview for the upcoming episode, which I'm about to go watch soon. So they're going to arrive at Sesshomaru's mother's Kimi, at her manor, which is right in front of the Windmill of Time. So they're gonna finally interact with their grandma, and I would love to see what she thinks of her granddaughters, and what they think of their grandma. We'll see. But also that apparently they're going to fight someone called was it Maru? So I don't know if that's a relative of Sesshomaru or something, because you know Maru at the end last name, but also Mado. So I'm wondering if it came from the Mado Stone, or you know something, because like something with the underworlds. So don't know, and I don't know why he's in the episode in the first place or who he is. Like I don't know, is that something they have to fight before they have access to the Windmill Time, or is that something like when they get to the Windmill Time, like do they come across this person or something, or this demon, because it clearly looks like a demon, like do they come across them or something? And because according like I heard Takashi's voice, I don't know who the other voice was, it might have been Jock, and I don't know, but like they said the windmill is burning. So is that the result of it activating, like it caught fire? I mean, the thing looks like it's made of wood, so I mean that's not it being on fire, I'm pretty sure is not a good thing. And is it going to be destroyed? Like, I mean, I'm gonna guess that the girls are going to get through, but like if they do and the windmill's destroyed, how did they get back? So you know, like I'm curious, because it's like, you know, they got the first time they got back from the present time was because of the sacred tree, but then supposedly that path was closed, and that they can't use that same path, so that's why they're using the Windmill Time this time. But it's like, if that thing's destroyed too, then how are they going to come back again? So I don't know, like I don't know if that means they're going to be stuck permanently in the present time, which that would suck as hell if that's the case, because I mean I want Rin to hug her kids, come on already. So I'm curious. I mean, or is there going to be a way one last time for them to come back? I mean, Akuru accompanied them. I don't know if Akuru is going to accompany them to the present time, and if so, maybe he'll be able to use his pinwheel to bring them back afterwards. No idea. So, or you know, maybe they'll incorporate the Bonnie as well somehow. I have no idea. I mean, that's my hopeful thing, but I don't know. And also, I just realized this is episode 17 of the series. So if this only goes up to episode 24 of the season, like last season was 24 episodes, that means we only have 7 episodes left. And I'm wondering if 7 episodes is enough, because right now they haven't even gone to the present time yet, and that's, you know, their mission. And I'm pretty sure it's not going to be like one episode they go there, destroy the comet, and come back. I'm pretty sure that's not going to be the case. But now I'm wondering, like is it enough episodes to wrap up this series? Because like I said, I don't know if there's going to be a season 3. Like I don't know if this is the last season of the series, or if they're planning to do a season 3. Like I've heard already there's rumors going on that supposedly there's going to be a season 3, but then it's literally just rumors. Nothing has been confirmed. It's just people saying that just based on like what I'm saying right now. It doesn't seem like it's enough episodes to wrap up everything that needs to be wrapped up with the series. So, I mean, you know, like maybe enough to wrap up the season, but it doesn't seem like it's enough to wrap up the whole series. So I'm wondering if that means there's going to be a season 3, and I'm really, really hoping actually there is. I really, really would like YashaHime to be a series as long as that InuYasha series, or at the very least, at least 100 episodes is what I'm hoping for. But that's just me. So, but yeah. So I don't know if they're gonna get to the present time in the next episode, but which, like I said, I'm about to go watch. But at the very least, they're going to learn more about the Windmill of Time while interacting with Kimi, and also Kirinmaru apparently is going to be fighting Rion, or Rion is going to try to fight him. I mean, she's literally holding, it looks like a sword, but I think it's the cane. Zero's cane. I think that's what Rion is holding against Kirinmaru's neck. Like, you know, like she's threatening him. But then it looks like he gets angry. Like, it looks like he's yelling at her, and I'm like wondering, you know, like, does that mean he's going to attack her? Is he going to hurt her? I don't think so, because he just said that there's no one that cherishes her more than he does. So, don't know. Anyway, alright, I'm done rambling. I got another episode to get to. So, let me know what you guys thought of this. Dislike the video. Feel free to provide your own thoughts, you know. And if you want to subscribe for more stuff like this, or follow my Twitter, I'll have a link in the description below. Alright, well, have a good night. Bye!